Can you believe the world's strongest man lives among us? He's Brian Shaw, not to be confused with former Nuggets coach Brian Shaw. This man is 6'8", 420 pounds. Born and raised up the road in Fort Lupton. He's a three-time champion of the world's strongest man competition. Won it again this year. So I spent a day at his gym trying to figure out how a former college basketball player transformed his body into the world's strongest man.
He looks mean, like a big brute.
Tell me your name again.
This gentle giant is anything but.
There you go. Yep.
When you're at the supermarket and some little kid comes up to you and says, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" What do you say?
Well, I mean, I think the appropriate answer is I'm the world's strongest man.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I mean, can you imagine that on your, I am the world's strongest man.
Yeah.
That's who he is, a three-time world's strongest man. What he does is lift things, heavy things. He works alone at his gym in Frederick.
This frame that's back here, this white frame, is designed to park a car on it so that you can lift it. When I have to do that in a contest, I'll pull a car in here and lift it with that. So this is just a log that we press overhead. So it's got handles inside of it.
Okay.
And basically all you do is you just pick it up and roll it up your body and then press it over your head.
How much does this weigh right here?
That one is 350.
This is 350 pounds?
Yes. The heaviest one I actually have, I had custom made for me. It's 629 pounds.
And he gets it!
That's a fingal finger. Basically just like a giant pole that you pick up and then walk with your hands to flip it over.
That is huge.
This sign is, it hits home for you. Pain is
Sure.
temporary, quitting lasts forever, because a few years back during the Arnold, you tore a bicep in the middle of competition.
Yep.
Most people tear a bicep and they're in the hospital.
Sure.
You finished the competition.
You know, I had a doctor tell me that it was detached, and you know, my first question, instead of saying, oh, well, what about surgery, what about this, was like, okay, I need to finish the contest. Like, is that gonna be okay with you or not? And he was like, well, I guess it's your choice. I ended up finishing that contest in 4th place against the top 10 in the world, which most guys couldn't do that healthy.
So you know that guy that plays the Mountain in the hit show Game of Thrones? He's a strong man. Brian is stronger.
Is it the Mountain from Game of Thrones?
Yep,
What's his real name?
Hafthor Bjornsson.
And he's one of your chief rivals, competitors?
Yeah, he's been doing pretty good on the strongman scene for sure, and he's another big guy and very athletic.
How do you get that gig on Thrones?
I actually think it was just kind of stumbled upon it.
Pretty much describes Brian's career. The life of a living giant ain't easy. Flying ain't easy.
Sometimes I do book 2 seats or get 2 seats, so it really depends on where I'm going. But there's a lot of really nice flight attendants and people like that help me out if they see that I'm getting stuck in a bad spot. But sometimes you just get stuck, and that's all there is to it.
Have you ever had middle seat?
I have had a middle seat before.
Come on,
yes,
you've had a middle seat.
Yes, when the flights have been full and people just refuse to change, I have to sit there.
They haven't hit the house yet.
Brian's parents still live in Fort Lupton. Most nights you can find him tossing kegs in his parents' backyard.
Do you all sit back here and just watch him toss kegs on a nightly basis?
Love it, yes. And sometimes the neighbors will come over and we'll just barbecue and watch him throw the kegs.
The big man just got hitched on the 4th of July. Married his sweetheart, Carrie Jenkins.
We joke, like, if we have a date night, we come to the gym together.
What's the honeymoon? Are you guys gonna go to a gym and do like squats and thrusters or what?
We are going on a honeymoon, and I will tell you that the first thing was it had to have a good gym.
Yeah, where's the gym? Carrie, I want you to take one look at him. Take a look at me. This is the size of your infant child when you have it.
Please, I hope you're wrong.
One can only imagine the strong man carrying his adult-sized baby, that baby all snuggled up on his chest, in a huge baby Bjorn, falling fast asleep in the arms of the world's strongest man.
So comfortable. It's like sleeping on a king-size mattress. Mentioned how Brian just won his 3rd strongest man competition. The crazy thing is, he's only 33. He is just entering the prime of his career as far as strong men are concerned.